Hello and welcome to the Sarcasm Gaming YouTube channels. Apologies for the language on your screen now. I am your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain. And we are watching the Sarcasm Gaming Starcraft 2 Free for All! So let me introduce to you our players. First up, as a Terran, is Lazarus, otherwise known as Wing, one of the Sarcasm Gaming founders. To his left, in the anti-clockwise position, is our Black Terran. He is on Team Betamax, normally a Protoss player, also practicing hot, so we expect him to fail miserably here. His name is Raven. Continuing in the anti-clockwise direction, we have spawning as a Terran, the wonderful Norwegian Rocket Pants. Rocket Pants hasn't played StarCraft 2 in several months, possibly years, so we expect her to win the entire game. Here we go. Also as a Terran, this is Terran. Okay, I promise you these guys all went random. Terran. Our green Terran is Seb, otherwise known in-game as Dante. Seb is another of the Sarcasm Gaming co-founders and is joining us here tonight. We now have a Zerg. Thank the Lord for that. We have something that is not a Terran. And funnily enough, it is Riri. Tom Int, a member of the Manchester Barcraft, also a member of the Sarcasm Gaming community. And finally, last but in no way least, we have another Terran player. 6 players, no Protosses. It is none other than the diamond level Nifty Nathan. So, Abyss is pretty horrendous as a map, but it's also hilarious. Is that a gap there? I don't know. We've been trying for about 20 minutes to make this FFA occur because I could not figure out the controls, but we have done it. We have managed it. Initially, I was going to sit in the chat and you'd be able to hear all of those guys crying as they lost or won or failed. But instead, we decided to pull myself out of there because A, TeamSpeak sound levels are really, really hard to judge, and because B, it means they now have no idea what each other is doing. And that's always fun. Rocket Pants getting her SCV trapped there, as we see. Unfortunate, but nonetheless. Riri going for the fast expand. The only one of our players to actually be fast expanding. This is going to be fun stuff. Nifty Nathan going the 1 racks. Possibly expand. I mean, he's got... well, he had a lot of money. Yeah, okay. 1 racks slightly late expand. Riri, of course, with the hatchery first. Dante is going to be going double gas. Double gas barracks. Double gas barracks. You totally need that 300 gas really early. It's very important that you go double gas and get that that extortionate amount of gas up early. Rocket Pants going for the mineral build-up. No orbital command just yet. This is a really good strategy whereby you just make racks, you don't build orbital commands. Most notably introduced on the North American server by a player called Chaos, otherwise known as Will McMain, in fact. And he popularised the do nothing but make unupgraded Marines without an orbital command and still get into Gold League strategy. Because NA server is easy mode to the max. Raven went for the fast double gas, is getting up a factory with a tech lab, which implies Banshees, but he's delaying the Banshees to get out a command centre. Wisely done. Abyss, from the looks of it, really good map for air harass, because oh my god, the bases are actually 2 feet apart. What is Wing going for? Lazarus here going for the 4-rack supply block. This again, another really good strategy. Getting a ton of Marines out, and now he's just going to go kill Raven. Excellent stuff. There's nothing in there to particularly stop him. There's 4 Marines, and this is a lot more than 4 Marines. So unless some kind of insane mass repair goes on, I think Raven could be dead. Will Raven's good micro control? Oh, I like this from Lazarus. Just hitting Raven with an almost supply block there. Still not supply block because of that command center. But this barracks could fall, and then he's in some real trouble. A second barracks going down. 1 Hellion isn't going to be enough. So long as Wing knows how to actually control his units. But will he carry on this attack? We're going to keep an eye on the minimap as we have some of Dante's Marines moving out up against Riri. But this attack is going to continue on. The Hellion comes out now. Marines are starting to die. SCV's dying. This is great aggression here from Lazarus. I think he's actually going to take it. They knew Raven was a threat. I told them beforehand that Raven would be one of the most likely to win it on account of being a good player. So they decided, Lezaruth, that he was just going to get straight in there and kill him. Now if that bunker goes up, maybe there is a chance. Oh, nice snipe in the end on the SCV, but a bit too late. He wants to take down that Hellion very quickly. But look at this, he just sidesteps the entire bunker. Oh, target the Hellion! The Hellion goes down, and now Raven in some real trouble yet again. The starport, possibly the next victim. SCV's going down. There's just nothing left for him. More and more Marines streaming in. Raven here in trouble. I will be taking pictures of this and tweeting it to Team Betamax once again, as is our tradition. That factory is dead. Bye-bye, Hellion. Not for you, fella. So he has 2 command centers, but nothing else at this point. All across the rest of the map, we're seeing expansions going down. So this is nice. I might just send a tell to Rocket Pants if I can. Nope, my only choice is all. Never mind, I cannot cheat. Let's try this anyway. Oh, I don't think it's going to matter because Wing has decided to leave Raven alone. He's done with trying to kill Raven, and instead he's going to try and kill Rocket Pants, but Rocket Pants does have a barracks up. So here goes, the bunker does fall. Did I say barracks? I meant bunker. The bunker does fall, the Marines start to fall. This is really, really bad. Wing is just smashing it. Wing, the most aggressive player, almost kills Raven. And now he's gonna kill Rocket Pants. So these guys are actually gearing up for a bit of aggression towards one another. Some things have been going on in the middle of the map, but this is way more exciting. So once again, Wing fails to finish the job. Wing likes to go into a base, kill most of it, and then leave the buildings alive and go back and defend. So Raven is still in this game. Rocket Pants still with a full mining base. Losing production structures has hurt them, but it's not the end of the game. Dante now with the fast expand. Well, I say the fast expand. Dante with just what? Double eBay, one of them working. Armory going down as well because he's already finished the +1s. 2 reactor starports, a factory, and 5 barracks. Also, a command center that's not an orbital command yet, despite my my clever tactics of reminding people that orbital commands are fantastic. Riri is heading up towards a spire. He's also got the double upgrades coming out. He's got a lot of banelings here, sat doing nothing. I think mostly for defense. Really nice creep spread. Abyss is a great map. Once you can get your creep spread up, you can really get in there and start to deal some damage. By the way, guys, apologies that my settings are on low. I know you like it when everything's really pretty, but there are 6 players playing here, and there's no way my computer is handling that on high graphics. So these 2 Vikings are going to snipe this Overlord, and, well, Wing's just looking for more people to kill. What's Wing got going on? Okay, he's got, what? He's got combat shields on the way. He still doesn't have stem. He's got just a lot of barracks. I'm hearing things get shot, but I really don't know what. Oh, do you know what? That's what was happening. I'm like, I can hear things being shot, but I can't see this black medevac killing all the SCVs. And then Nathan's going to send Vikings around the back and see that there's nothing there. Oh my, so there we go. Now we understand it. Raven gaining a measure of revenge there. And nifty Nathan coming in to finish the job with 2 Vikings. And then they're going to lift up and not get out of there. Okay, one escapes. Not too bad. Doing some more damage. Rocket Pants, though, with the 2nd base now up. Not an orbital command, but the 1st base is, so good on her for recalling that. Like I mentioned before, it's been a long time since she has played Starcraft 2. So we will not be criticising people's decisions. We will just be having fun, because this is what Sarcasm Gaming at its heart is about. We like to play games together and have a great laugh doing it. Earlier today, I got one of our members, Kim, into Gold League 2v2. Oh, and now Riri with the wonderful nice... Oh, good pick up there. And now a nice siege tank shot. So nearly a really good surround, but with the medevacs there, became a problem. And now he's got Dante pushing him from the left. He is right now sandwiched between two Terrans. The only Zerg on this map. Muta's coming in, but that's a lot of Marines. Muta's targeting the siege tanks. Nicely done. Baneling's coming to take out the Marines, and now he's in some trouble. But he has to finish those Marines off. He hasn't quite done it. He can start taking up medevacs if he so chooses. That was very, very close. Nearly a full breakthrough for Riri there. If he'd cleared just a few more Marines, he'd been able to take down all the siege tanks and the 2 bases then worth of mining from Nifty Nathan. Nathan already getting a 3rd base up. I believe the first of our players to do so. Scouting Factory going in from Wing. Hopefully just lands there and starts making Hellions, because that would be hilarious. Nathan with the swears. I believe he inadvertently walked SCVs past Wing's Marines. Or maybe he is just terrible. Who knows? I don't know what's going on. So Wing is going to come up here and kill these SCVs. That base should survive. Put the SCVs inside the base. Oh, SCVs are going to die. Yeah, okay, that's just what Nathan was talking about being bad at. So all those SCVs and mules going down, and 2 more actually rallied into the minerals. Bad moves there by Nathan. Nathan going to... well, just move out onto the map, stand on the edge of creep while he is not in siege tank range. This is a little bit dangerous. He's got a little ways to run if Tom really decides to push out. But Tom is busy fighting off Vikings and Marines from his left-hand flank. Dante doing some damage there. And now we have an engagement here between the Marines of Wing and the Marines of Nifty Nathan. But of course Nathan has medevacs, which means he is going to win that fight. These Marines are at 1-1. These Marines are at 1-1. They both have... no, only Nathan has stim, so Wing has to retreat from that. We have a factory here trying to get a reactor down. Oh, go on, Wing. Well, the reactor finishes and then the factory leaves. And it will burn down, but nonetheless, incredible stuff there. Oh, Wing, you give me the giggles. So Raven now setting up with a fairly a decent composition of units. But of course Nathan is running ahead with those upgrades. What are we like? 1-0 for Raven, whereas we are at 2-2 for Nifty Nathan. With 3-3 and +2 attack for vehicles already on the way. Nathan very much gearing up to win this. I may be wrong. I believe Nathan actually plays Terran. I think Nathan is one of the few people who has the race he's used to. I think Tom is a Zerg. But I could definitely be wrong about that, like 100%. So these muters trying to do some damage here, but way too many Marines to stay in that base. I think that was an SCV pull. No, actually, he probably got a few killed. Wing is knowing. I assume that's about his dead factory. We actually got creep all the way over to here before the creep tumors here were taken out. So that's fairly impressive from Tom. It's a shame that Terran was too busy taking him out. They're really setting up a nice defense on this 2 base. 2 base is pretty much the best you can hope for on this. You know, you can occasionally take a 3rd. Yeah, Nifty Nathan actually pulled the drones from his main, the SCV, sorry, and put them up here. Wing also trying to expand. They're the 2 with the easiest to take 3rds, because this is a map designed for 8 players. Okay, these medevacs are full of Marines. For a second there, I thought the medevacs were full of SCVs for this mineral line, which would have been brilliant. Now we could see some Terran ganging up on Zerg here, as the 2 forces can move in. But this is nice from Wing. If he's intending to drop in the back of Nathan's base, there's only 1 missile turret there. If he's watching it and he pays attention, he can actually get most of his units out. So let's see. Yeah, okay, he's going to start taking shots. 1 medevac will fall if he's not careful. Oh, nice. No. Okay, he needs to get into here and drop it here. Nathan cannot respond because Dante is right outside of his base. Riri is right there as well, so this base is dead again thanks to Wing. Wing, far and away the most aggressive player we have. Nathan is now going to respond, but if either of these other 2 players notices, then he could be in some serious trouble. Luckily for him, the repair goes off. There are no medevacs here yet, so Wing doing a lot more damage than he would have otherwise. And all of these Marines very, very low on health. And the medevacs there do have the energy to heal, but it will take them to very low, if not empty energy. So now we've got Mutas being a pain in the arse again from Riri. Rocket Pants is pretty much dead here, unfortunately. Mostly Marauder Force there. Not going to help against these Mutas. Nice trying to get more Marines out though. Nice keeping on top of the supply blocks. But at the end of the day, not enough production structures. Just what you expect from someone quite new to the game. But still, nice play. Survived 21 minutes. Holy crap. And not dead yet. Because he saw the Marines coming and he just pulled away. He's going for Raven. Raven, though, decently... again, he's like more maraudered than anything else. Look at this crazy units tab. How many... Okay, he's got 37 Marines now. He should be fine. But a lot of SCVs lost there. I'm trying to keep my eyes on the minimap, but there's just so much going on. Scan goes down on the back of Wing's base, and now Wing is going to be the one to lose all his SCVs. Tom's Mutas just moving clockwise around the map, ready to take out anything, but that means he's slightly undefended at home. And now, Nifty Nathan moves in with Marines, but a lot of Zerglings and Banelings coming in. Oh, reducing the Marine force by a lot, but is it enough? I don't know. There's still a lot of tanks here for Nathan. The question is, does he want to leapfrog them in or just move in slowly like this? We'll have to wait and see exactly what the plan is. Tom absolutely shocked by the pro splitting here. And look at this, Rocket Pants making her first move out of the day. He's going to go straight into those siege tanks. Oh, that siege tank nearly died. But no, and apparently Tom with the Muta fail, I assume he moved them over someone's Marines. What does he have left? He has 3 Mutas left. Yeah, he moved them over Marines. I cannot be bothered typing to all unless I can do it. I missed that. I want to know if it was Wing or Raven. Yeah! Once again, the aggressive Wing. Killing absolutely everything. But Nathan doing a lot of good work here. He's got a nice position set up back here. And now he's just moving in with more and more Marines that he can replace any time he likes. Look at this mineral count. Over 1k minerals at this point. Nice. Engages on the ramp so he takes less damage from the Zerglings. They can't get a proper surround off and they will all die. I think Tom is in some trouble here. Tom may be the first of our players to be fully eliminated from this free-for-all. Painful news. The one Zerg in the game. Zerg actually have a tough time of it in FFAs, I'm going to say. It's really, really hard for them. I feel like Terran and Protoss generally have it a little bit better. Because Zergs want to take more bases than everyone else. And FFAs just are not designed for that. Everyone's kind of equal in terms of economy. And that can be a real, real problem for them. So Nathan's 3-3 Marines absolutely smash it. Riri is the first one knocked out of this FFA. Throwing down the lols. Tom's still trying to stay in, but he knows it's game over. So let's take a look at this force here. Dante with quite a large force of Marines, Marauders, Medevacs and Vikings, but this is going to be the toughest thing to break. So many siege tanks, Marine support behind it. Tom trying to build more hatcheries. He has 23 minerals left. Does he have any drones? No, he has 7 lava that he cannot afford to make into drones. So the only thing would be to cancel this hatchery and make another drone. But then he can't afford the... No, he's just dead. Okay, there's no way back for him. We'll ignore that. Nice Rocket Pants sieging up there with the vision to hit the tank that was there. Really, really good positioning there. But oh, now Dante's the one with the vision. Using that Viking. Bam! Goodbye to the Rocket Pants siege tank. Raven trying a Thor drop here, but there's a lot of Marines and Marauders. I don't know if this is the wisest thing. Goes in, the Thor does fall, but he comes in from behind, sandwiching Rocket Pants units here, while Dante does a slight amount of damage from the right-hand side. Nathan continues to completely kill Tom. And this is where the game starts to get interesting, because as you kill opponents' bases, you can start to mine their minerals. Riri was 100% defeated, sad news, and it looks like Rocket Pants will be the next one out. So not the first one defeated, despite the fact she will be the one with the least amount of Starcraft played. So well done to her surviving this long, congratulations, but also congratulations to Raven, who is about to utterly destroy this base. While we watch this devastation, let's pause and reflect while I take a nice, refreshing drink of excess energy. Other energy drinks are, of course, available. So, GG from Rocket Pants. She is defeated, and we are down to 4. Raven, with Thors to back this force up, is actually going to be uniquely suited to taking down this heavily siege tank line. The question is whether or not he can deal effectively with these Marines. But, oh, Nathan moving into Dante's siege tanks. This is the worst position for Nathan. He's actually going to be taking shots from both sides and losing a lot of siege tanks, but those were good siege tank hits. Look at how fast those all die. Taking 5 or 6 shots at once. You don't want to walk into that siege tank line. It's like the Code A qualifiers from about a year ago, when it was just Marines and Marauders walking into siege tank lines over and over again. Rocket Pants has 1 assimilator left. Nice of Raven to leave it in case she wanted to stay in the game. It's just a courtesy some players give to others so they can continue to chat. But these guys are all in TeamSpeak anyway, so they'll all still be talking to one another even though they are dead as a doornail. Oh, and Dante's tank gets taken down, and now his Marines and Marauders are going to walk into siege tank lines. This is what we expected from Seb, and this is what's happening. Nathan, they're going to have to be a bit careful here. Nathan with a 4 base economy. Wing is also going up to that. Wing being a surprisingly strong player here in this free-for-all. Despite being not the most accomplished StarCraft 2 1v1 player, he is very much suited for the chaotic situation that they have found themselves in. High-sec auto-tracking actually coming out of Wing here. Nathan now just barrels in with some stims. Not really enough medevacs for the amount of Marines, but it doesn't matter. I think he's got enough here to take it. He stims once more to finally finish off Dante. Dante's medevac full of units, never bothered to drop them. He knew it was GG. And here we go. Dante the next to fall. So we are down half of our players. We're starting to get into that stage of the game where really the top players are left, or the ones who didn't get ganged up on in the early game. This is going to be a massively long video, and it's going to be loads of fun. Oh, Raven actually killing Dante from the other side. 3 times today I bit my tongue there. Just did it again in the middle of a cast. Well played by me, well played by Dante as he GG's out. He knows it's game over. So Raven is now the first to take the base of his defeated opponent, taking Rocket Pants' natural expansion. There's still a few minerals here left. It's definitely worth doing. Not so much the main. The geysers are worth taking though. If you need the gas, if you were, say, a Protoss, it would be definitely worth taking that base. Wing though. Wing, bro. What are you doing? Raven totally out of position, loses everything in his main. Did not catch that at all. Nathan moving towards the 4th of Wing though, so Wing is going to lose this base while Raven loses his main. And now Raven just going to have to defend his expansion. This is some crazy stuff going on. So now Nathan's hitting there. Okay, yeah, Wing's just going to load up and he's going to go and try and defend. Now, I think this base is a goner, unless Nathan wants to play it cautiously or go straight up into the main. Oh my god, if that Doom Drop actually just lands. Are there enough Marines there to fight this? He needs to drop them all out though very, very quickly. A stim would go wonderfully here. Doesn't even stim actually, just goes up into the main. Nathan going to try and take down everything he can. A massive full army stim there by Wing. Takes him into the main. SCV's dying, but he will clear this up. So nice defense by Wing. Taking out this main base of Raven. A lot of production going down. Raven has to rebuild his production right from the start again. I don't think he can even make units. Right now he's just having to remake supply depots. Ouch. So yeah, here come the barracks now from Raven. Wing, shockingly, I'm going to say, one of the best players here, although, should I say shockingly, Wing known for his great ability in 3-ways, shall we say, especially all-male 3-ways. So now that they're down to just 3, perhaps he will begin to shine even more. As it is though, losing his natural expansion here. And yes, Yes, that was a joke I prepared earlier. Oh, the Doom Drop gets caught. Half of Wing's army disappears in the blink of an eye. And now I think Wing might be dead. Nathan almost overstimming though. He's going to have to be careful here and let the medevacs heal up. He only has 4 medevacs. Only 2 of them have energy. A few siege tanks would have actually killed this entire army. But Wing staunchly staying on nothing but Marines. Employing the will strategy. And it worked out for him quite well in the early game. He's still almost managing to hold here. But it's so very, very close. He has a lot of money. That's the one thing going for him. So perhaps just attempting to rebuild over here. Maybe get some more siege tanks out. As it is, I think this main base is a goner though. I think it's time to give up on that. Nifty Nathan just going to finish off Dante. Oh no, actually catches Raven attempting a Doom Drop. He's trying to focus down the medevacs with the Thors in. As it is, instead his units are what gets taken down. So unlucky. Raven now going to clear this base out. Stimming to do it. Don't know if that's wise. There's no rush here. So why take damage on units? But the medevacs are at all full energy for the most part. So I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. I think more than anything, Raven was just making sure there was no one else taking over that base when he moved in. Oh, Nathan going to continue to kill this. This base is actually going to land outside of Wings. Will he see this, though? No. No, he's not going to see that barrack, so he doesn't know if that main is still there or what's up there. He might believe Wing to be destroyed, but Wing is not destroyed. Wing is not 100% out of this. He's making a lot of Hellions, which is a nice choice. I'd like to see some siege tanks as well. He doesn't really have the gas. He's going to have to throw down a second assimilator there on the Vespene Geyser. So Raven, GG's, I'm assuming Raven lost his Doom Drop somewhere along there. Yeah, he had 1 Thor. So I assume Raven tried something tricksy and then lost out. Because Raven is black, I cannot see his units on the mini-map very well / at all. So it makes it very, very hard to follow. I think this is the real reason we've been following Nifty Nathan and Wing through most of the game. Because yellow and blue, really, really easy to see. Wing there with some controversial words. I think Nifty Nathan's done it at this point. Wing is going to try to mount a defence, but there's just nothing left for him. 3 times the SCVs nearly. And yeah, Nifty Nathan is going to come up here. Nifty Nathan is the winner of the first ever Sarcasm Gaming Starcraft 2 Free for All. Congratulations to him, commiserations to the rest of our competitors. I hope you've all enjoyed watching it. I'm sure they've enjoyed playing it and I've enjoyed talking over the top of it. We of course are Sarcasm Gaming. Find more from us at sarcasmgaming.com. Thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you all next time.